It was a rainy Tuesday afternoon when Lara moved into the 19th floor apartment. The elevator hummed quietly, carrying her boxes and a sense of new beginnings. She hadn't expected much from this city, other than anonymity and a quiet place to sleep. But as she stepped into her new home, the light from the tall windows cast a warm, inviting glow across the empty room. And for the first time in what felt like forever, she felt a small flutter of hope. She started unpacking, losing herself in the familiar comfort of her books and carefully placing little trinkets on the shelves, each one a memory. She was so absorbed in her task that she didn't hear the soft knock at her door. When she finally opened it, there she was, Camila, her new neighbor, standing with a smile that seemed brighter than the gray, rainy sky outside. "Hi," Camila said, her voice warm, comforting, almost musical. "I just wanted to welcome you to the floor." "I'm Camila." Lara felt her heart skip a beat, a small jolt she quickly tried to push down. "Thank you." "I'm Lara," she replied, forcing a casual tone that didn't quite match the sudden warmth spreading through her chest. Inside, something was definitely stirring. Camille leaned casually against the doorframe, her eyes glancing at the mountain of boxes still waiting to be unpacked. "Need a hand?" she offered. Despite every instinct telling her to keep to herself, Lara found herself nodding. Together, they started lifting the heavier boxes, their laughter echoing in the empty apartment as they fumbled and joked about their clumsy coordination. Every time their hands brushed, every accidental touch sent little sparks, a silent energy that flickered between them, a current that neither of them could deny. In the days that followed, their encounters became a natural part of her new routine. Elevator rides that stretched a little longer than necessary, filled with easy conversation. Small talks in the hallway that turned into longer chats. Shared cups of coffee in the early mornings, watching the city wake up from their windows. Lara tried her best to keep her distance, to keep things casual, repeating a silent mantra to herself: "Don't fall in love with her. Just don't." But it was impossible. Camila had this incredible way of noticing the little things, the specific authors Lara loved, the way she would hum a certain tune while cooking, the faint, silvery scar on her wrist that she thought no one would ever see. One evening, as the rain poured down again, tapping a steady rhythm against the glass, Lara found herself on Camilla's couch. She was wrapped in a soft blanket, watching the soft flicker of candlelight dance across the room. Camilla looked at her, a mix of mischief and genuine vulnerability in her gaze. "You're quiet tonight," she said softly. Lara swallowed hard, the warmth of the blanket doing little to calm the nerves inside. I don't know. I guess I'm just tired." Camila shifted closer, her presence a comforting weight beside her. She gently brushed a stray strand of hair from Lara's face, her touch soft and deliberate. "You don't have to hide," she whispered. "Not from me." Their eyes met, and in that moment, the world outside, the rain, the city, it all faded away. The walls Lara had built so carefully round her heart, brick by brick over years of heartbreak and fear, began to crumble. She leaned in, drawn by a force she could no longer fight, and their lips met in a tentative, trembling kiss. It was a kiss that spoke of unspoken words, of a deep longing, and of a connection neither of them had ever anticipated. Pulling back slightly, her breath catching in her throat, Lara whispered, "I shouldn't." Camila shook her head gently, her hands holding Lara's face. "Don't fight it. Just feel it." The night stretched on, filled with whispered confessions and shy, happy laughter. They shared stories of their pasts, their fears, and their dreams for the future. Lara realized that falling for Camila wasn't just inevitable, it was the most natural thing in the world. But the fear still lingered, a cold echo of that old warning in her mind, "Don't fall in love with me." As if she could read her thoughts, Camila sensed it. "You're scared," she said, her fingers gently tracing Lara's jawline. "I get it. I'm scared too." A soft laugh escaped Lara's lips, a sound tinged with pure relief. "Then maybe we just take it slow." Camila smiled, a beautiful, reassuring smile, and leaned her forehead against Lara's. "As slow as you want. I'm not going anywhere." For the first time in a very long while, Lara believed it. The rain outside had softened into a gentle drizzle, and the 19th floor felt like its own little world, a safe haven where hearts could heal and love could take root, even when it was terrifying. And though Lara knew that warning in her heart might always linger, a quiet whisper in the background, in that moment, it didn't matter. She had Camila, and that was more than enough.